How do you know if you have somebody else's energy on you? Now, this is the number one question that I get a lot in regards to energy, and we're going to talk about it today, and I'm going to share with you, and it's not as easy as you think, okay? So one thing I talk about, what I kind of came up with, which is called your default energy, because it's very complicated. It's very confusing because, we might be angry, we might be sad, but how do we know that they're not our emotions? And that's one thing that we really need to understand in order to understand if we have other people's energy on us. I call this the default energy. You have to know your default energy. What does that mean? It means that what is your baseline of how you feel every day? Because if you show up and you're not healed and you're angry and mad and stuff like that, and you get angry and mad all of a sudden, that doesn't mean that you have somebody else's energy on you. It could be yours. But if you wake up every day in a positive mood, excited for life, that kind of energy, but then all of a sudden you're angry and like fighting with people and stuff like that, very different energy there. So we want to know your default. This is where to start. So you want to know your default energy, because then you're going to understand that, like, okay, this is when you say, I don't feel like myself. I don't know why I feel this way, because you don't feel like how you usually do, and that's your default energy. I write about that in, I think it's chapter 2 here, 3, about awareness of energy. And the first thing is to identify your default energy so that you will know right away when you have someone else's energy on you. If you want to get the book, it's in TikTok Shop, on Amazon, Audible, and Kindle.